All right, so here we go. We're going to give you the quickest and easiest rundown on how far away should you put your decoys when you set them out. I get this question from tons of people, and that is a very simple answer. If you're bow hunting, I don't want to say you set them just as close as you can, because you can set them too close. But here's how far we typically set our decoys, and it'll vary a little, but not much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6.5 yards, which I can tell you right now is about perfect. I like my decoys set up about 6 to 8 yards away. And so the reason that I do that is because I got a very small target that I'm going to be aiming at here. So I want to be able to pinpoint exactly what I'm shooting at. If I have a decoy set up at say 20 yards, then I'm going to maybe be able to hit a quarter every time. Depends how good your eyesight. I'm not knocking anyone's archery abilities. What I'm saying though is the closer it gets, the more I can really pinpoint what I'm aiming at. I'm down to like aiming at the end of my arrow, you know, a dime size or something like that. So keeping your decoys close makes a lot of sense for making a better shot. 6 to 8 yards. The reason that we don't go any closer is because if you do, you can have the issue happen where you set a decoy up, say at 3 yards, and I've done this, done it by accident. We're all excited, turkey gobbled, we're all like trying to get ready, and we throw the blind down, and someone set a decoy, and then we look and it's right here, and guess where the tom comes? Comes around our blind, or he comes from over here and he comes right in before we can shoot him, and next thing you know, he's passing by between the hen or the whatever decoy and the blind. We can't shoot him because it's too much of an angle. So you got to keep them out some, but you don't want to have them 15, 20 yards away, because if you put them 15 or 20 yards away, the thing is, a turkey's going to come directly to your decoy. And if they did decide to hang up a little bit, by having them 6 or 8 yards, let's say that they hang up 15 yards away, 21 yards, that's probably a makeable shot for most people. So think about all of these things when you're thinking about where you're going to set your decoy. Now, the only other thing I'll mention is I got 3 decoys. I have a tom. In this particular case, don't worry about which ones. Sometimes we use a jake, sometimes we use a hen. My favorite setup is male turkey and 2 hens. And I put those 2 together, and then I'll take the 3rd one and I'll use it as just something that the birds can see from farther away. If I got a place where like they might not be able to see the setup, I'll set that other one out there somewhere. So it really doesn't matter where you put her, but you want to make do with your decoys as much as you can. So just keep in mind, don't worry about yet on the setups, which way they're facing. Yes, it all matters. It really does matter which way that tom is facing, which way that hen is facing. And we'll go over that in another video. But for right now, from your blind to your decoys, keep it 6 or 8 yards, make your shots easy, and find more of your turkeys.